we're back on Warzone 2.0, and actually, some kind of good news. No, we're going to talk about a bit of a glitch, but also Warzone has hit 25 million players in less than a week. Now, the milestone seems to demonstrate that early hiccups haven't slowed Warzone's momentum, and the Battle Royale experience has, although frustrated a few fans, but it's definitely kept them playing. But a few of the glitches are hard to ignore. Now, one of the major glitches at the moment that a lot of people have been tweeting about and kind of getting involved with is a glitch that turns some models invisible. So that leaves the unsuspecting out in the open and shot by opponents hidden thanks to the issue. So not the best. It's not the best for some stealthy Warzone action, is it? But I'm actually joined on the show now with Rabia, who is a writer here at Jinx. Rabia, thank you for joining me once again on the show.
Hello, hello. Thank you for inviting me again.
I know, we love having you on. We love having your knowledge, so we'll have you on any time, of course. But, I mean, the glitches in the game, do you think that the glitches define the game? Because it doesn't seem to have affected, I mean, 25 million people in less than a week are playing the game, so...
I mean, yeah, yes, I mean, the player base is huge for Warzone, but if you ask the question, like, particularly if it defines the game, so I would say that to a certain extent, yes. I mean, bugs and errors, they are a part of gaming, and you can't just, take them out completely. But however, if they are not being handled, even after the community is like reporting them for months, then it can actually ruin the experience so much that people can switch to some other games permanently. If, however, if we talk about Warzone specifically, once the Warzone 2 released, it obviously received a tremendous response. But with time, new glitches and errors they started popping off, and I mean, people are complaining again.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they don't have an alternative right now where they can go, and the game that has like a big player base, as if we talk about Warzone 2, no one is going to equalize that right now. So they are sticking to Warzone 2 right now, and if your friends are playing it, then why would you go alone and play some other game?
Yeah, that's it. I mean, but the developers do seem to be listening though, because I think actually actively Activision Blizzard have been responding to these issues and saying we are fixing them. So they have been kind of combating them, which I think has been good. Do you think that's quite important? Because it is quite rare, because there's some games where the developers are just like pretending that it's not happening. So
I mean, it's not a black and white story. I mean, they are fixing like a lot of games, but the thing is, you have released the game and it's incomplete and it has like a lot of errors. So a better thing would have been to fix the long issues that have been there, and then bring the game, instead of just like taking like a lot of time to fix them, and some of them have not been fixed even yet. Like, if we talk about those cheaters or those invisible glitches, and sometimes people do get the location of the enemies and stuff like that. I mean, these are not small things, and they can actually cost a lot to players and can ruin their experience a lot.
definitely. And do you think sometimes, like maybe if a game isn't quite incomplete, if it's a bit incomplete, do you think maybe like it's better sometimes to make? I know there's deadlines, and if you say right, it's coming out on this day. I mean, look at Prince of Persia. I mean, that's been wanting to come out for years and years. But I mean, sometimes it's better to get it right than bring the game out right. So do you think it's kind of good sometimes to go, okay, we've got a deadline, but maybe we should wait until we've got everything in the clear?
I mean, definitely, yes. Getting a good product out should always be the priority. And however, nowadays the trend has been like totally different. Uh, Publishers are releasing games that are incomplete because they want to create the hype or they want to make more money.
Yeah.
If we talk about Warzone 2, we didn't have like infamous hardcore mode at launch. While they announced it, Xbox players could not turn off the crossplay, and there have been like a lot of bugs and glitches and issues out there in the game, and they have not been fixed yet, and we already have a new COD game coming soon. I mean, I just wish the situation changes, and in if if ever publishers do think of delaying the game, they just I hope that they don't end like Cyberpunk.
That's it. Yeah. Oh gosh, yes. I mean, the king of glitches that game was when it came out. I mean, I couldn't play it. I stopped. I was like, I can't do this. But since then, it has been fixed finally, which is good. But I mean, what is it? Do you think? I mean, testament to this success. I mean, Modern Warfare 2. I know that is a paid game. Obviously, people had to pay quite a lot of money to play that. But why do you think Warzone 2.0 has done so well after Modern Warfare coming out literally just a few weeks before?
Uh, I mean, I don't think there's like a very deep answer to it.
Yeah.
Warzone has been one of the most popular games in the entire history,
Yeah.
and it Warzone 2 was hyped, and people were kind of getting bored from the current map, and I mean, they wanted something new. When Modern Warfare 2 released, I mean, yes, it got a huge player base, but like there were still a lot of people who couldn't play it because it was paid.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
think one of the most important thing was it was a free to play game, and however, there's a but here. Um, it's I mean, Warzone 2 actually has mostly negative reviews on Steam right now, and the reason for this is all the glitches and all the issues that have been there. And in addition to that, people are complaining about the bad UI, the technical problems that the game is having. I
Yeah.
just hope that Activision listens to the feedback, and so
Yeah.
that the game can bounce back on Steam and it can have actually positive reviews.
Absolutely. I mean, have you been playing it, Rabia? Have you played a little bit of cheeky Warzone? Have you been playing it?
I do, but I'm not a big fan of the game. I'm kind of bored from the battle royale genre, so right now Valorant is my thing, and obviously Genshin Impact.
Yes, that's it. That's when you got the games that you love, Rabia. That's the way to go. That's the way to go. Well, thank you so much once again for joining us. It's been obviously lovely to have you as always, and I'm sure we'll see you very soon on another show. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
Cheers.
Have a nice
Thank you.
day.